I got smoke. Now everybody wanna act hard like they got juice in the world. XXX, we getting X'd out, losing our lives over pussy tail girls. 3 more died, more 3. Somebody tell me, do thugs really cry? It can get cold. Pretty nipsy when you hustle, then somebody will take your life. Kings die young. Take a look at what they just did to Vaughn. You know they gon' respond. It's like the Game of Thrones. If I pop you, then you pop me, then you know it's gon' be on. Domino effect, killing each other over things real petty and silly. It seems like they would've learned that lesson when Pac got shot, but they still acting like it's no biggie, really. Too many brothers are dying, too many mothers are crying, way too many shots be flying. Repent and wait on Zion, New Jerusalem. I know we coming from the slum, other nations think we done, and I don't blame them. Look what we done, we have become the bottom of the barrel. Now we grab our barrels, thinking that it's gonna solve a problem. Eyes on the sparrow, but we keep on shooting arrows at a problem.
Shalom, 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 and welcome back to another For Bodily Exercise Profit of Little. It's your Ak, your bro, Zachariah Israel, aka DSTM. And hey, we back. We gotta talk about it. I put this off long enough. Alright? I put it off long enough. It's been heavy on my heart, so we gonna bring it out. Okay? Today's lesson is entitled The Rap Game of Thrones. Rap Game of Thrones. Today's podcast, Rap Game of Thrones. We gonna talk about it. Okay. As y'all know, as you see, every year, numerous occasions, we lose brothers and sisters in some kind of violence, some kind of drug overdose, some kind of whatever the case may be. We lose them in death. Okay, we lose a lot of these brothers and sisters due to violence, drugs, crime, domestic violence. You name it, robbery, theft, just all kinds of things. Okay, and we're gonna discuss it. Rap Game of Thrones, and it's happening just as much in the rap game as it is in your regular civilian life. It show you, man, the curses of our people is not in one section. It could be, you can have money, you can have fame and fortune, and you still could not avoid the problems, the curses, the things that goes on in our community. You can't. It's scripted. All right. The only way we gonna get up out of this if we come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. Which is, he teaches us to love our brothers, to love our neighbors. Okay? So we gonna get into these things today. The Rap Game of Thrones. Rap Game of Thrones. Because if anybody familiar with the Game of Thrones, it's a lot of killing that go on. The whole thing is about killing. And likewise, also in our community. Likewise, also in the rap community, in the rap industry, in the entertainment. This what goes on. Okay. You also have people out here that's doing commentary on this situation with Foolio and Young and Ace, and they instigating it. They instigate. I'm actually seeing people playing the diss track doing this with Young and Ace, pretty much telling on himself, saying that he did it or his goons did it. And I'm seeing old guys, man, gray-headed dudes, old, my age or older, doing this. I'm seeing young guys doing this, listen to the diss track like it's hard. And you got a dude, man, that was just gunned down at a damn hotel. Okay, so we gonna get into all that, man, because it's all madness, man. It's foolish. All right, I'm gonna start it off with Deuteronomy 28:28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. So the Lord is smiting you with this madness. Why? Because we hard-headed. We hard-headed. Hosea 4:6, we destroy it for the lack of knowledge. We don't want to do what our Father in heaven say. What's gonna happen? You're gonna get disciplined like a child. You tell your son or daughter to do something and they don't do it, what you gonna do? You gonna discipline them like a child. So just like the Creator, the Most High God, He created us. He put this breath of life in our body. He can take it from you. He's gonna discipline you like His child. Okay, it's common sense. It's basic common sense. Okay, so we are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, Hosea 4:6, and the Lord has smitten us with this madness, Deuteronomy 28:28. Okay, and these rappers come in this industry, get a 360 deal, get some kind of crappy deal or whatever. Okay, they do little millions of views or whatever, but a lot of these artists ain't selling millions of records. They might get 1 million streams or something, but we all know that streaming money ain't like the actual record or the CD or record. They still calling them records or album solds or downloads or whatever the way you go online and you purchase these albums or stream these albums. It's not like the way we used to do it and you go to a store and you buy an album. So the industry is not the same. Okay, so you gotta really be streaming and really be going viral for you to get this real money. All right, so what the industry do is, since you a gangster rapper, they put an insurance policy on your life. And the policy be high. They can get as much money they want on you. And just pay their little premium or whatever. Pay the little insurance policy. They can get, whatever they feel that you are valued. This insurance thing been going on forever. This is how a lot of, the Caucasian and the so-called the Jewish community, Amalek, the Edomites, these other nations attain a lot of their wealth. A lot of this stuff come through insurance policies and stuff, man. So they put these insurance policies on these artists. Why? Because the artist is out here acting reckless, and you are more valued to them if you die than you to sell a 500,000 or get whatever so many streams. You're not as valuable. Why? If you die, something happened to you, your sales is gonna go up just off that. They sales gonna go up just off of that. The sales going up just off of that. You being dead. You become a icon. Your top 5 is 3 in your top 5 are dead rappers. 9 times out of 10, 2 to 3 of your top 5 are dead rappers. That's just what it is. So they make you an icon. They gonna get the merch about you. They gonna do some kind of thing where you can go pay and museum, put you in different places where people can pay you to see you and make memorabilia and things of that nature out of you. So your legacy is going to live. And they own your masters. They own your masters, not your parents, not your mom and dad. The company own you. They own your masters. 9 times out of 10, almost 10 times out of 10, all you getting is show money. You get show money, and then you get your percentage of the streaming or whatever. You don't own the masters. A lot of people, man, fighting for their masters right now. Fighting for their masters that they'll never get. Okay, and some just got their masters, you know. Some like Diddy gave back the Locks masters, I believe, and you know, like you go read, like a lot of people just now getting their masters back. So this game is wicked, man. You just a worker. You another number. Okay, you more valuable to them dead. If you a rapper, man, you more value dead than in prison. Okay, the prison house is full. They still building prisons. So going in there getting that cheap labor off of you for free. You sitting in the prison getting 3 hots in a cot. They sending you commissary, like, that ain't nothing compared to the millions you would be worth if you was dead out here. That's why they let these rappers upload these songs. They let them, okay, yeah, we'll let that fly. Don't you know, man, they can flag that? Why are they not flagging this music and then taking it down off the websites? Controversy sells. Beef sells. All this stuff sells, man. They gonna make a nice penny off of you, some shekels. The Jewish community, the synagogue of Satan, they gonna make some shekels off of you. That's what they gonna do. So that's what's going on, man. You know, I'm seeing a lot of people instigating this, and they not really using it as a teaching, a time to teach, or truth time, or to leave a message. They not doing this. They just instigating the beef, and it's terrible. It's a shame. All right. So I'm gonna get a few scriptures, man. We're gonna talk about it, discuss it a little bit. Let's start. Let's dig in. Sirach 22, verse 11. And we're reading from the 1611 KJV with the Apocrypha. We reread the entire Bible. All right. Sirach 22:11. Weep for the dead, for he have lost the light, and weep for the fool, for he wanteth understanding. Make little weeping for the dead, for he is at rest. But the life of the fool is worse than death. The life of a fool is worse than death. So you had this artist by the name of Foolio, call himself Foolio. He was out here wilding, doing a whole lot of stuff. He just called himself Foolio. But all these rappers out here that's not teaching life, is not projecting life out here in the world and putting that energy out here in the world of life, love, you know, through the scriptures, not the love of this world. I ain't talking about James 4:4. The friendship of this world. I'm talking about the love of the scriptures. What God say love is. 1 John 5:3, John 14:15. You understand? So all these rappers out here fool if not they ain't using the oracles of God to project what we need to be doing. If they ain't speaking oracles, man, and they out here just talking about sex, money, drugs, hoes, guns, they all fools. But the life of the fool is worse than death. So if you living, man, and you living as a fool, it's worse than death. Because in death, you at least at peace. Okay? Make little weeping for the dead, for he is at rest. So you're gonna weep for him, but the dead is at rest. All right. He's resting until judgment. You still gotta be judged. That's another thing. These dead artists, they die, they get murdered, and everybody got a picture with wings on them. Knowing damn well, man, these guys ain't lived no righteous life. But we all want to put everybody in heaven. But you been out here living like a wicked nigga. So we got to stop doing that, man. Everybody gonna get what they sow in this earth. You reap what you sow. And it's a shame, that the brother didn't repent. It's a shame. It's a shame, It is sad. It really is. Let's get another one. Sirach 15, verse 17. Sirach 15, verse 17. And it reads, before man is life and death, and whether him liketh shall be given him. Let's read it again. Before man is life and death. So you got a choice. You got life. You can do the things that brings life. Taking care of your family. Go and work your 9 to 5 or be an entrepreneur. You ain't got to work a 9 to 5. Be an entrepreneur and, eat right. Keep the dietary law, the moral, the civil, the ceremonial law. You keeping the laws of the land. All right. Let's read it from the top again. Before man is life, that's your life, and death. Or you could be out here wilding out, doing things that's going to bring your body down physically, doing things that's going to bring your spirit down spiritually. Right? And whether him liketh shall be given him. So you reap what you sow, man. You're reaping what you sow. That's just what it is. That's what it is. All right. Let's get another one. Sirach 9, verse 11. Because a lot of y'all do this. Hey, man, I wish I was like that rapper. Or I want what that rapper got. Or, dang, man, look at that house. You become real envious of these things. And you become real covetous of these things. Because you lack thereof. You don't have what they have. But the Most High God say, right? In Sirach 9:11, envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. You ain't supposed to envy the glory of a sinner because you don't know what his end is. Foolio. What happened? That was just Foolio. You still got Takeoff. You got Nipsey. You got Pop Smoke. You got Pac. You got Biggie. I'm jumping way back now. But you got a lot of artists. You got Juice WRLD. You got XXX. You got Mo3. You got all these artists, man, that you sit back and you say, dang, I wish I could hold that money wide up to my ear like that. Dang, I wish I can do that, man. Man, I wish I had a woman like that. Man, I wish I had a car like that. Man, I wish I had a mansion like that. You envying the glory of a sinner. All right, don't do that. Verse 12, delight not in the things that the godly have pleasure in. Let me read it again. Delight not in the things that the ungodly have pleasure in. Don't delight in the things the ungodly have pleasure in, right? But remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their death. They ain't gonna go unpunished. The judgment is coming. You ungodly, you out here making this ungodly music. You out here talking about all these things, man. You talking about people. You speaking all that death instead of life out your tongue, right? You ain't gonna go unpunished. Verse 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill. Man, that's heavy. Let me read it again. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill. What Julio what Foolio do? He gave a drop of where he was at. He gave the address up. Hey man, I'm here. Hey man, I'm there. I'm at the Airbnb. I'm at the Holiday Inn. I'm here. Then he rolling with a pack of people. They posting. They going live. The Bible say, don't get a drop. Don't give your location. Let's read it again. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill. You supposed to stay away from that. Don't invite people to where you at. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of God. Let me read it again. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away the life presently. All right, he gonna kill you. He gonna take away your life presently, right? Because you playing with it. You doubting the fear of death. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. All right, and if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. That's what happened to Foolio. That's what happened. Oh man, I'm good, man. I can get a drop. He got cocky. He got cocky. All right. Let me continue reading. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. Man, this precept's so heavy, man. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. They beefing in the city. He giving the drops, he giving the locations of where he at, and there's beef going on. So he ain't doubting. He don't have no care if somebody pull up on him and kill him or not. He got caught slipping. That's called, man, you gave the man, your ops, your enemies had a drop on you. But the other guys ain't safe neither. Because it's a domino effect. If I hit you, then you hit me. You line up a domino and you hit that domino. One domino gonna hit another, hit another, hit another, hit another, until they all fall down. It's called the domino effect, or snowball effect. You get a snowball and you push a snowball down the hill, it's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger until that snowball now is so big that can't nobody stop it. But the Lord, he gotta kill you. All right. So it's crazy out here, y'all. It's crazy. And I'm just, man, like I say, I'm sitting back watching, and it's sad. It's sad because I'm seeing grown men instigate this stuff, man. They think it's funny. People are getting excited. People are getting excited because this stuff be happening, because they get to do the commentary on it. Right? It saddens me. It vexes my spirit. I'm like, dang. I gotta come out here and do something for the people, because ain't nobody else out here doing it unless you woke to this truth and you do understand who we are as a people and what our job is. So salute to all the brothers out there that's doing the work. You understand? So I pull up a chart, man, on Wikipedia. List of murder hip hop musicians. And I filtered it by date. All right, and the cause of death. Guess who at the top? Julio Foolio. Julio Foolio. The date of death, June 23rd, 2024. Cause of death, shooting. Place of death, Tampa, Florida. All right. I'm just gonna go down this list, man. They got rappers and stuff, man, all in Sweden, Netherlands. Like C. Gambino, he from Sweden. He was killed June 4th. Shooting. Bigadato or Bigadago. He from Amsterdam. He got murdered. How? Shooting. I can just go down the list of shooting. All right, let's go to some people we know though. Takeoff, November 1st, 2022. Houston, Texas, that's where they got him. Guess how he was killed? Shooting. P&B Rock, September 12th, 2022. Place of death, Los Angeles, California. Shooting. The brother was 30. Julio Foolio, 26. Takeoff, 28. These young brothers, man, they ain't even seeing 40. Ain't seeing 30 good. This what happens, man. All right. Trouble. This rapper named Trouble, June 5th, 2022. He was 34 years old, and it happened in Atlanta, Georgia. Shooting during home invasion. So he was shot in a robbery. This list is extensive, man. All right. Snooty Wild, February 27, 2022, Houston, Texas. What? Shooting. Okay, Drakeo the Ruler, December 19th, 2021, Los Angeles, California. He was stabbed. This was a stabbing, man. That's a horrible way to go. You getting stabbed to death. Shootings too, all of it's bad. Young Dolph, November 17th, 2021. Memphis, Tennessee. Shooting. How old was he? 36 years old. He wasn't 40, man. All these brothers is being cut down, man. And they ain't even reached 40 yet. This the rap Game of Thrones. That's why I entitled this video Rap Game of Thrones, man. Ain't nothing but death going on. Mo 3. November 11, 2020. He was 28 years old. Dallas, Texas is where he was killed at. By what? Shooting. King Von. November 6, 2020. One died November 11th. The other died November 6th. All right. So one died on November 6th was King Von, right? 5 days later, Mo 3 was killed. One was killed in Dallas, Mo 3. King Von was killed in Atlanta. King Von was 26, Mo 3, 28 years old. And guess how they was killed, guys. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to think about it. This ain't nothing but a little grapefruit juice. How you think they was killed? You named it. That's right. Shooting. Okay, Huey, June 25th, 2020. Shooting. He was 31 years old. Pop Smoke, February 19th, 2020. He was gunned down in Los Angeles, California during a home invasion, a robbery. Guess how old he was, man? I got a son, 21. He'll be 22 this year. This brother was 20 years old. So in February, you lost, in 2020, we're just gonna do 2020. You lost Pop Smoke in February, King Von in November, Mo 3 in November. These all 2020s, man. You lost Huey, right, in June of 2020. I don't know Huey, you know. All right, 2019, Nipsey Hussle. He was 33 years old, died in Los Angeles, California, shooting. A lot of these guys is dying in their hometown too. Their home state. Listen, man, I know that you guys want to give back, but you got to get up out of there, yo. Especially if you're still gang affiliated and stuff like that. People don't want to see you win. They don't. You got to get up out of there, man. You got to. All right. So, I'm just going to go on down. All right. I'm going to skip down. Let's go back. Let's go back over 10 years ago. Right? Over 10. Let's go back 11 years. You got Doe B. December 28th, 2013. He was 22 years old from Montgomery, Alabama, and was killed in Montgomery, Alabama. Okay? Place of death, Montgomery, Alabama. Let's guess, y'all. A shooting. A shooting, man. I'm just showing you, man, this list is real and it's deep and it's extensive. All right, let's just go back a little bit more. We're gonna go down. Soulja Slim, November 26, 2003. He was 26 years old. It happens in New Orleans, Louisiana. I know Soulja Slim I know he's from Louisiana. I don't know exactly what part, but it just go to show you, man, these people is getting murdered in their own, they home states, in cities. Okay, guess what? He was gunned down, y'all. Let's just go on down a little bit more. I'm seeing a lot of them. Okay, here we go. You have Jam Master Jay. Y'all know Jam Master Jay, right? That's Run DMC, right? He part of the Run DMC. You understand? He was killed in 2002 in New York City. He was 37 years old. By what? Shooting. Freaky Ty. March 28, 1999. He was killed in New York. Shooting. Big L. 1999. He was 24 years old. In New York. Shooting. Fat Pat, February 3rd, 1998, Houston, Texas, shooting. The Notorious B.I.G. March 9th, 1997. He was 24 years old, man. I got a 23, 24-year-old daughter. She 23, she'd be 24. This dude was young, man. Where he was killed at? Los Angeles, California. Drive-by shooting. Tupac Shakur. 1996. Right? It happened September 13th in 1996. The brother was 25 years old. It happened in Las Vegas. It was a drive-by shooting. All right. And like I say, the list is extensive, guys. Go on here, check it out. All these were shootings. Shootings, man. Look at the pattern. You see what's going on. Shootings. And a lot of these guys, like I say, that's dead, that's in your top 5 are dead. At least 2 to 3 of them. Depends on who you like. And it all happened by shooting. The rap Game of Thrones, man. That's what this is.